Hello guys, welcome back.
I don't know what to do with my stick, hold on. It's uncut, so. Uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised.
Let's go.
Oh, Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial here on Hockey Tutorial channel. I'm back here again, Jonathan from Nordic Hockey Center, and here today we have our other coach with us, which is also called Jonathan.
Jonathan times two.
Yep.
Yeah, good to be back in Sweden. What are we going to be taking a look at today?
So today we're going to go through the full masterclass of stick handling, breaking it down how the elite do it and how we can maximize our full potential with our stick handling.
Do you think there's going to be any controversial points in the way that you teach it that's going to get some people triggered, or smooth sailing?
Probably. It's I've known to press on some pressure points on people, so
okay, cool.
It might turn out pretty crazy.
We'll see what happens.
It's going to be fun.
Let's jump into it.
Yeah. So stick handling isn't just about fast hands. It's about control, space, and deception. We want to use our whole body when we stick handling and not only move our arms. It's the body that the defender read, and it's what comes first. So we're going to break the whole mechanic down, going from what we want to start learning, and then putting all of the parts together towards the end. Every great stick handler starts with the wrist. So when a lot of players stick handle, I see them having their elbow into their body and stick handling a lot in front. So when we're here stick handling, we can't really pass or make a play. We can't even get the puck off in a shot. This is why we want to keep our elbow out from our body and tuck the wrist in. In here, we activate something called pronation and then supination. So this is where I lift my wrist up and when I tuck my wrist in. So this is how we open and close the blade. And when I get the blade more beside of my body, here I'm always ready to get the shot off when I'm stick handling. Supination, when we torque the wrist upwards, this is where the blade opens. And then we have pronation, this is where we tuck the wrist in and the blade closes. This is the easiest way to open and close the blade. If you don't stick handle with your wrist, the puck bounces off the ice a lot easier. So if you have a hard time at home keeping the puck on the ice, it's probably because you're not using the wrist when you're stick handling and using the arms instead. And just by you looking at me here, you can see it looks a lot more like I'm loading into a shot when I'm stick handling every time. This is something we see with the top players in the league, Patrick Kane, Austin Matthews for an example. They always stick handle with their feet, and when we get the puck more beside us, we can move it along with our body easier than having to move our arms. And here we can always get the shot off quickly in time. So just from getting this look in the body, we become a whole different threat. The player can't really read if we're gonna make the pass, take the shot off, or just making another move, a toe drag to get by. So we look a lot more scary in general compared to when I'm just having my stick in front of me. Another thing, this is very different comparing to which stick you have, the length of the stick. But if you have a normal stick length, which is going to the shin, a lot of players keep their whole hand on the stick when they're shooting or stick handling. I want all the players to do this differently. So when we have the whole palm around the hand or around the shaft, we get the most control in the heel of the blade. This is something you can try out at home. Just grip it with your whole palm and you feel that you're stick handling a lot on the heel with your control. But instead, we want to put the pinky finger on the top of the knob. Here, we get a lot more toe control. And we have an easier time doing toe drags. And also when we take our wrist shots or snap shots, we want control over the blade. So this gives us a better release as well. And we have an easier time getting more flex into the stick as well when we're shooting. So why does this matter? First thing is range of motion. When we have the wrist in, we have a lot easier time moving the puck and creating bigger space gaps without having to move the arms so much, because we can just move them side to side. The next thing is getting softer hands. When we have this supination and pronation, we have a lot easier time of controlling the puck softly with more ease and look more smooth when we're stick handling out on the ice. And then the last thing is deception. So we're not showing the defenseman if we're passing, shooting, or stick handling pass. So this is why we tuck the wrist in all the time. And if you went back and looked at our shooting video we did last time on the channel, this is how I taught out that we're loading for a shot. And this is something that defenders read nowadays. When somebody tucks the wrist in, it looks like they're shooting all the time. So a good drill to learn to isolate the wrist from the rest of our arms is to just stand stationary, put their elbow out, shoulder a bit forward, and only stick handle with the wrist, trying to get this supination and pronation in. And once you get good at only using the wrist, we can start adding the footwork into it, and we start moving side to side with the opening and closing of the blade. Another thing I see a lot of players doing wrong, especially young players, is that they stick handle with both hands. So the top hand is most dominant in stick handling. This is the hand that steers where you're stick handling, and this hand just helps you with the speed and control of the puck. So we want to loosen up with this hand when we're stick handling and let it more roll into the hand and have a tighter grip with this top hand. Don't forget the pinky finger, and then just grip it tightly. So part 2, or stage 2, is upper body and torso. The hands alone doesn't sell the deke. It's what we do with the upper body and our torso. So a quick shoulder dip can make the player think we're heading one way, and then we lean the shoulder and go the other way. A quick torso lean can make us look like we're committing skating past one way, but then we're falling over to the other way. And then the last thing is a head fake. This is something we see Connor McDavid doing a lot, looking one way and then just dropping the shoulder, going the other way. And then if we can combine all of these parts together, this is where we actually get the most efficiency out of doing this. So just moving the shoulders doesn't do a lot, but if I can get the head in and a torso lean when I'm doing the shoulder dip, this is where I look really dangerous to the defender. Your kinetic energy starts in your core. When you move your body and your torso, the wrists flow naturally with the movement in the body. So when I lean my body over here, my wrist naturally wants to follow in, and when I move back, it naturally opens up. So this is something we can try at home too. We can feel that the body moves smoothly along with the wrist. This is why NHL players look so smooth on the ice when they're stick handling. So to put all of these pieces together, we start stick handling with the supination and the pronation. And then we want to start doing a really over-exaggerated movement. So big movements, really leaning the shoulder in and then getting a tempo change and going back quicker. After a while, we want to minimize the movement, do it smaller and quicker and with less effort. This is because out on ice, the hockey becomes faster and faster by the days. So we need to be as quick and as effortless as possible when we're doing this. The third piece is footwork. Stick handling alone isn't a static movement, it's dynamic. We want to be explosive and change the tempo when we're doing the stick handling moves. First thing is weight shifting. We want to shift the weight from foot to foot to make the defender think that we're committing, going one way or the other. The next one is step fakes. And this is something I see Connor Bedard working on a lot this summer, just moving the feet, we're never gliding. Just a quick, simple step in the ice of lifting the foot a little bit can make the defender think we're switching edges and switching our direction. The last part is just edge work, opening up our hips, doing mohawks, etc. This is to get in between the player and the puck to protect it after we've done our deke. This makes it a lot easier to get by the defenseman. A deke alone doesn't do the job. We also need to break through and protect the puck afterwards. Shifting the weight also pairs very well with the supination and pronation because we get the same flow as we do in the upper body with the wrists. So we just add the upper body and the torso now with the supination and pronation and start shifting the weight.
Okay.
Now comes the magic, linking all of these three parts together. The feet set the rhythm, the shoulders tell the story, and the wrists deliver the punchline. When we sync all three moves together, the defender can't isolate the puck from the body. We become a moving puzzle out on the ice, unpredictable and dangerous. So a great example of this is Pavel Datsyuk. He made some of the most signature moves that we see in today's hockey. So he does this really well by attacking and putting the puck first towards the defender. This is something we call delivering the puck. And then as soon as he steps out with his back leg in a crossover, he drops his shoulder, leans the other way, and pushes the puck away from him. So he pulls the puck with him, and then as soon as he shifts the weight, he then pushes the puck away. So he changes the rhythm and the flow of his whole body. This is what I mean by being a puzzle out on the ice. And then another example we have is Connor McDavid. His moves is more from the feet. They set the rhythm, while his upper body and shoulders and arms are more stiff, and he does something called a dead drop. He pushes the puck away from him and lets it glide, while he can focus on getting by the defender and protecting the puck. So if we imagine the defender is on the inside here of the ice, we want to put the puck on the side of our body, so the puck goes first and not the body. This makes the defender change his decision. So a lot of defenders focus only on you and don't give any So if we imagine that the defender is on the inside of the ice here, I put the puck first towards him instead of my body, so he focuses on the puck and not hitting me. I pull the puck with me, do a step over. When I'm gonna put out this back leg, I lift the puck out from my body like I'm committing going this way. As soon as the puck and feet land into the ground, I hit it directly over to the other way and commit to step overs and a speed change going the other direction. So when McDavid is doing it, he pushes the puck away from him, and then as soon as the defender wants to take it, he pulls it back. He does this even sometimes with putting the stick out in one arm and then pulling it back. But this is basically delivering the puck, so the defender thinks he can reach it, but then just boom, snatching it away the last second. Like, I have a really good example with this. So he basically delivers the puck towards the defender, and then the last second, he snatches it away. Almost like we're about to give candy to a little kid, but then in the last second, we snatch it away from him.
Like baiting them.
Like baiting him, yeah.
Got you.
So some extra advanced stick handling movements we can add into our stick handling. First one is faking a pass or a shot. This we can do pretty simple by just tucking the wrist up with the supination we learned from earlier. And this can make the defender or the goalie read that we want to lift the puck up high. Just a quick little small movement. Next one is hitting the puck into a protective stance. So if I want to skate by a defender, I have the puck in front of me, and as soon as I want to go by him, I hit the puck back and switch place with the puck and my knee to get in front and then push the puck back. Hit the puck back, step in, pull it back. Hit the puck back, switch place, pull it back. Another shot fake, which got really famous by Brad Marchand and Phil Kessel, is loading the shot and almost doing like a toe drag and folding in with the stick when we want to release the puck. So instead of pushing the toe back forward, when we push the heel in, we just keep curling the puck to our backhand in front of us. New. So this is the full parts that you need to learn to become an elite stick handler out on the ice. Me myself, I got good at stick handling when I stopped playing hockey. It's kind of painful, and all of this is because I didn't have this knowledge before. So instead of just standing outside stick handling a bunch, learn the knowledge how to stick handle like the pros and then practice it like the pros does. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.